Hey guys, it's Ken Pro here, back again with another video, and today I'm going to be installing this RX 580 into the computer here. And this is the last episode of this series, so if you like it, please leave a like and subscribe, and let's get started. So first of all, we're going to unbox this first. So I just received this 30 minutes ago, and this is the RX 580 with 8GB of the GDDR5 RAM, VRAM, and well, on the back of the box it says it's HDR ready, 3rd gen, something FET14, Radeon FreeSync 2 technology, real life capture and stream, DirectX 12 optimized, 4th gen DNC, AMD Liquid VR technology, AMD Virtual Super Resolution, AMD Crossfire technology, OpenCL support. So I mean, there's not much that it says here, but I'm just going to open it and we'll see what it has in the box. Right, so when handling graphics cards, you want to make sure that you are grounded, so touch something metal, so you don't want to short it out. Okay, so this is the box that comes in. Right, so it gives you a very strange device. I don't know what that is. I don't know what this is too. You have a quick installation guide, but won't be needing this because this video is an installation guide in itself. Okay, now this here is the card. So the card comes in an anti-static bag. So there we go. Put it on carefully and boom. Oh man, that's really nice. So it's a dual fan, as you can see. This is the Sapphire Pulse one. I think it's the light version. I got this on Amazon for £150. So I mean that deal is, I think it's gone now, but we'll see. So what this power supply will need is an 8-pin what do you call it? An 8-pin power supply plug from your power supply. So I think every power supply should have that. So yeah, I'm gonna put this to one side and get the PC. So if you remember from the last video, we left one of the cables from the power supply hanging in the main compartment of the case. Now this is because it makes it easier. So once you have cable managed, which is a very long process, you can then, well, plug on your graphics card, and yeah. So what I've done is I've passed it through the bottom because I've seen many people do it and it just looks good that way. So what is it in this card? Right, so first of all, what you want to do is, there's a screw at the back right here. You want to unscrew that, and that's the only way you can get into your graphics card, the graphics card slots. So I'm going to unscrew that right now. Once you've unscrewed that, you now want to check where your graphics card sits. So because my graphics card sits on the 2nd and 3rd slot, I'm then going to pop those ones out. And if I make a mistake, I have a spare one over here. So you want to pop those ones out. Now your case should come with spares of these things, but mine didn't, so I mean, well, I'm glad I still had this on my other case. Right, so now what you want to do is, you want to align your graphics card with the slots. So this is a dual slot graphics. Before you do that, take these things out first, because you're not going to need it. And keep them, make sure you keep these things, because in case you decide to sell your graphics card later on, it will be very useful. Now you want to carefully align it with the back, so make sure everything is in, and let's turn it this way so you can see. So swing on this side here. Now you want to align it with the PCIe slots right there. So okay, yeah. So you now want to just push it down to here, click. Oh, mine didn't click, but yours should click. And there, that's it, installed. So you want to get your back thing here, but before you do that, and close the thing. Now you should have a screw there, but I don't think that is actually useful because this actually just gives enough security. Where did I put the screw? So you want to screw that thing back in. Where is it? Is it in the hole? It was not in the hole. Right, I'm going to pause this part so you guys don't actually see me do all this. Good. Okay, is it playing? Yeah, so once you've got that installed, you want to get your 8-pin power supply cable and put it in. So mine is a 4+2 pin, so we're going to hold it down and make sure it's in properly. There we go. Now if it's not going in, don't force it, you're going to break something. So yeah, that's the graphics card installed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the front panel back on. And I'm going to peel this off in front of you guys. I have held off from doing this for a long time. It was very tempting. So yeah, now because mine is, I think it's a little wonky. I need to make sure it's good and everything. Okay, now I'm going to peel it for you guys, so get ready. Closer. Nice. Good. Now this is an acrylic panel, so I left it on there so it does not scratch. Now you want to keep all your everything like the power supply, with the graphics card back in here. So you don't lose it all. Because one day you're gonna resell this graphics card and you're gonna need all these things. So it's good to have because your resale value at the end of the day. So keep your boxes safe, keep everything safe for the future. Now I'm gonna get the monitor and set everything up and I'll come back to you guys. So be right back. Okay, so I've got my monitor, mouse and keyboard, and I've connected it down in the back of the case. This graphics card has 2 HDMIs and 2 display ports. Yes, exactly. So I'm going to power it on right now. Moment of truth, and yes. So now to enter the BIOS, if you're using the same motherboard, is delete. So let's see if it will post. Come on, post. Nice. So you want to spam delete once you see that. Okay, come closer. Now what you want to do now is set up an XMP profile for your RAM. So you want to go into OC Tweaker. Then you click on auto and the XMP2 and there. So I mean I have 2400 DDR4 RAM, but if you have higher RAM, it will take you to 3000 megahertz. Okay, so once I've done all that, I'm not going to be overclocking my CPU now. but yeah. Now we want to go, if you have two hard drives in, two boot drives, you want to go into your boot and go into hard drive BSS properties, and then you want to go into boot option 1. And once you go into boot option 1, you click enter, and you want to select your SSD as the boot drive, because that is going to be the one you use to boot into Windows. So I've already done that, and you want to go to exit and save changes and exit, save configuration, and yeah. I'm just going to reboot. So I mean, my fan is, the back fan is really loud, and I'll see if I can go into BIOS again and change that. So yeah, I'm really liking this PC. This is actually the best PC I've built so far. You can see me in the reflection. So yeah, it's doing this. I'm going to skip that. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to install the drivers, and I'll run a benchmark for you guys. So be right back. Okay, so now I'm installing the drivers. You want to go into you want to go into Chrome, as I have that in the background, and search if you have a graphics, and just search the name of your graphics card. Mine is RX 580 drivers, and then you want to go into the first one that it shows, and then you want to click your operating system. Once you've done that, click on download. Now mine is already downloaded in the background, so we'll skip through all these long processes and we'll get back to you once it's in the main download page. Right, so now we're in the download page. So factory reset, what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. But it's a recommended setting, so you're gonna do it. Now you're gonna install, click install, and it's gonna install the drivers for you. Now this is the part where it will now show if your graphics card has a fault with it. So if your computer just completely crashes, then you might need to return your graphics card. Or if it crashes and you turn it on again and you do it again and it doesn't crash, then you're totally fine. So this is another long process. We're going to skip through this again. So be right back. Now once it's done, it's going to ask you to restart. So you want to restart. So now I don't think I'm going to skip through this because it's an SSD. It's going to boot up pretty fast anyways. So yeah, it's going to be in silence for a bit. I'm going to enable fast boot in the BIOS too, because I don't like. I don't want to disk check and just go away. There we go. That's the power of an SSD. Too fast. We're in, and it should start to continue your what do you call it? Your driver install. So I don't know what it's doing. I think it's it's going to take 9 minutes to install. So we're going to skip through this again. So now once it's done, it's going to ask if you want to finish now or restart. But I recommend you restart because Windows will have been installing other things in the background. So I'm going to do that right now. You can skip through this part if it's too long for you. So we're back in and we're gonna log in. So yeah, so if once all this is done, you have all your things and everything, your AMD software is ready for you to use. I don't know why my Wi-Fi is not connecting. I think it needs to install all these several drivers that are there. A quick setup. It's going to take you through this thing. So before you jump in, which profile aligns with you? Gaming, continue. Nice. So this is everything. It says the software is up to date. So it's my GPU, my CPU, everything is nice. With a nice, as all these things, streaming, performance, shows my CPU usage, VRAM usage, CPU RAM, everything is just in here. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna install Cinebench, run a Cinebench score to check stability and give you good results. Okay, so I have installed Cinebench R15 and MSI Afterburner. So the graphics card is currently running at 28 degrees and the CPU is currently running at 39 degrees with the stock cooler. So let's run a CPU stress test and look at how it's doing. So let's see how this works. So we're currently running at 3.8 gigahertz and our temperature is 61 degrees. Now it's moving very fast actually. This CPU is such a good CPU for the, like, it's so good, I can't explain how good it is. So just let it do its thing. I actually highly recommend this CPU because at a very low price it gives you better value than the Intel i3. Oh, it's done. Wow, okay. So yeah, that's a good score. 974. Yeah, so I think let's run an open GL2. I think this stresses the graphics card. Not too sure. Open 2. Let me turn off the bottom. Yeah, so this definitely stresses the graphics card. Okay. So this is the graphics card doing this thing. It's going to give me a score now. So it's actually running pretty cool. 38 degrees C. I don't know how long this one is gonna last. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And well, expect more benchmarks in the future. I'll try to do a gaming specific benchmark video on this graphics card. Okay, so there you go. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.